Paul, another excellent performance. That makes Manchester United the first team in Premier League history to win by 3 goals or more in 4 consecutive games. Does that put in perspective just how good Manchester United are right now?
We're really pleased with ourselves, but we know we have to carry on as well. We talked before the game, we talk in training that we have to carry on. That's what Manchester is a big club, and we want to keep the level up always. And the performance today and the past few weeks, they are very good, and they are the standard of Manchester United, I think.
Is that the balance though? Hit the heights, but keep your feet on the ground.
Always. We didn't win the Premier League. That's the goal, and we didn't win anything this year. So obviously we have to keep working. There's a lot to do, a lot.
Your first goal of the season. Good moment for you. Looks like you placed it beautifully.
Today I just had one shot, and I kind of know the goalkeeper, and been trying in training these last games to score a goal. It didn't come, and today he arrived, and I'm really pleased to help the team as much as I can.
You're a senior pro by comparison. What is it like to play alongside Mason Greenwood, this teenage sensation?
It's very good. I always, like I said before, I enjoy to see them play in front. I enjoy this kid in training, in the game, and I will keep pushing him to be at the top. He has so much to do again. He can do even more, and what he's doing right now is just this talent, and he showed that he can play in this team.
We touched on it before the game. You gave such a joyous interview the other day, talking about how happy you are and how much you're enjoying yourself. Have your feelings towards staying at the club changed? Are you in a different place mentally?
Right now, like I said, I've been injured for a very long time. I focus on myself and get back, help the team as much as I can. And this year we have 2 goals: is to go for the Europa League and the FA Cup. So we focus on that.
How much do you feel you are now on both Chelsea and Leicester City's shoulders after this?
Well, it all depends on now. We are our own enemy. We have to play like we did, not like the first 15 minutes, but we finished the game. That's great, and you have to carry on like this.
Great stuff, Paul. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Dean, a desperately disappointing evening for you. Where did it unravel, do you think?
It unravelled with the first goal, I think. I thought we made a really bright start of the game, put them under pressure, had some chances, Trezeguet hit the post. They're a quality team who were always going to be a threat on the counter because of the pace that they've got and the quality that they've got, but it's all changed around on the penalty decision. I can understand John getting it wrong. He's on the pitch, but that goes to VAR. I don't know what they're looking at. It's a disgraceful decision, but can't really tell you what I think about it because I'll get fined. And it's a poor decision. We've got a screen over there that can go and look at, but they don't seem to be bothered now.
Is the bigger frustration that in the eyes of the VAR referee, Graham Scott, it wasn't a clear and obvious error?
Well, anybody who's been in football knows that Fernandes is trying to double drag back. His first foot is on top of the ball, and his next foot is on Ezri Konsa's shin. So
is there an argument to foul the other way?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought he was going to give the VAR official, and that's why I won't tell you what I was thinking at the time, but listen, and they're a top quality team who are doing really well at the moment, and we end up giving them the second goal, but with a mistake with Tyrone, and at 2-0, they're a tough team to play against. They're full of confidence as it is, and then you've got a problem. Do you go and press and try and get back in the game? And if you do, they've got the pace to pick you off. And unfortunately, they were too good for us in the second half with that lead.
Was it the first or the second goal that really knocked the stuffing out of you? And what did you make of your reaction to it?
No, I think the second goal was the one. Listen, the first goal, after that, I thought our reactions weren't great. I thought they upped their game, and we went in our shell a little bit, and Fernandes had the chance with the header. But the second goal was the one. If we go in at 1-0, I can gather the troops again in the dressing room and come back out. But 2-0 down against a team of that quality is tough.
With their quality, were you starting to think we've got to be careful goal difference here because it could come down to that? Yeah,
but you're also looking to try and protect a few players as well. Douglas has put a hell of a shift in, and but you don't want to weaken us. You don't want to. You're looking to definitely look at goal difference as well, and but Manchester United were very good in the second half today.
Well, the hardest job for you to be pick up the players and keep the belief that you can get out of this.
No, as I said before, that's the first time we've had it going over since Project Restart, and the belief is there. We're running out of games, we all know that. There's only 4 games to go, but we're not going to be playing against Liverpool and Manchester United now. They're games that are going to be tough because they're Premier League games, but if we get back to the way we've been playing since we started, we'll win games.
Do you just need something to go for you?
Well, the VAR correct decision would help, wouldn't it?
Dean, good to see you still smiling. Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
An excellent and convincing victory, but did you get off to a fortunate start with a penalty award?
I don't think so. I think it's a penalty. If you try to tackle me, I jump over you and I land on you. I think that's a foul. The boy sticks out his leg. He does a fantastic Zidane pirouette or Maradona, whatever, who you think is worthy of that turn, and he lands on him. And I think it's a penalty.
From then on, were you in total control?
No, we weren't. Going into half-time 2-0 up, I think we were a bit fortunate, but with 2-0 I think we were in control. Second half, some excellent stuff, but even on 1-0 I think our defenders would have kept a clean sheet. I think they've took the criticism from last game and they've performed really well.
That's 4 in 3 for Mason Greenwood right now. He's taken the Premiership by storm. How do you manage him and his development?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. He's got to look after it. I'm doing my bit to help him, but he's got to do it. He's the one that has to turn in training sessions, performances in training, in the games, live his life properly. So it's all down to him. He can go as far as he wants to.
How far can he go?
Very. He's an exceptional finisher, and I was surprised he didn't score his first chance today.
He actually said in one of his rare interviews he's nowhere near the level he believes he can be. Can he get better?
That's natural. He's 18. Of course he'll get better if he keeps on doing the right things, and he loves football. He's a footballer, natural footballer, and he's been in the academy since he was a little boy. His dad showed me a picture of the two of us when he was 7. When I took my little into the academy, one of these academy centres. So he's been in the club for so long, he knows what we want from him, and he knows that we believe in him.
And right now the form he's in, regardless of his age, automatic first pick?
You can't leave players out when they score goals. That's more or less impossible.
Also, I don't know if you're aware, Paul Pogba gave an interview recently which was such unbridled joy, how much he's enjoying himself, enjoying playing this team, seeing what's in front of him as well. As somebody who wants him to remain at the club, how much does that suggest to you that he sees his future at Manchester United?
Of course, we've still got a contract with Paul, and I've said it so many times, I think he's a fantastic person, fantastic player, one of the best midfielders in the world. I think he's proving that he's getting better and better because he's been out for so long, which is natural. And you can see he's enjoying himself. The team is a different team to the one he left when he went injured. So now it's the focus, the attitude, everything's miles better in that dressing room.
How can you keep this charge going? Is it about the momentum for as high as you can get?
Just focus on the next job. Absolutely don't believe in all the hype or the criticism. Just do your job. Go home, recover, come to work tomorrow morning, recover again, and then be ready for Monday, because that's going to be a very hard game against the Southampton team is probably the team that runs the most in the Premier League. And if there's one thing I don't want to see, is my team being outworked.
Lastly, I'll give you a stat I think you'll enjoy. You're the first team ever in Premier League history to have won by 3 or more clear goals 4 consecutive games. Never been done before.
We should have had won by 5 clear ones in all of them, so I'm surprised by that stat though, but we should have had so many more goals. But we're keeping clean sheets, which is great. They're doing the jobs. I think we could have had a few more the other way today.
Thanks, Ole.
Cheers.